game, weed game, nothing. I'm trying to keep it all legal. American dream. This fool comes out missing his freaking thumb. Not the job for me. Dude, he got a little fishing knife. What? Cut his shit off. I'm like, nope. He just squirting blood everywhere. I'm gonna be okay.
He was actively injured.
Yeah, he was actively injured.
First day.
Like walking off.
First day at Labor Ready?
First day at Labor Ready. I'm just like,
dude.
nope.
So I got a Labor Ready story for you, because I've been there like 3 times now. One of the days, I had to go to a warehouse and stack ladders for Home Depots. And this was like right off a railway where they pick it up and everything. So they pick it off a pallet, so we're stacking them on pallets and everything. So we put the big ones on the bottom and stack them up top. We get to lunch. We get to lunch break. And there's like a Dairy Queen, a Wendy's. I don't even think there was a McDonald's in the area. I think there was a Taco Time. But at that time, like Taco Time, man, Taco Time is like 2 hours worth of wages, from Labor Ready. Like, I'm not trying to spend that much money. So I'm like, oh, we'll just go to Wendy's. Is that cool with you? He's like, yeah. So I'm working with this guy. We get to Wendy's, pull in, park it, and I'm like, he's not hopping out of my car. I'm like, are you hungry? He's like, no, I'm just gonna sit in here. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Take the keys.
No, I took the keys, dude. I took the keys. Don't worry about that, man. I was driving like a 97 Lexus at the time or something like that.
Take the keys.
So I'm like, no, I'm not trying to get that. So I took the keys, went in there, ordered my food, came back out. The dude just got done cooking up heroin on a spoon and injecting it into between his toes in my car in the Wendy's parking lot. And I'm like, what the fuck? Earlier, he was just telling me he just got out of jail 2 weeks ago. So I already didn't really trust him that much, That's why I took my keys and had my wallet and all that, Just, what the fuck? Well, Labor Ready was like,
wait, was it a black guy?
No, he's white.
Okay.
Labor Ready was like a quarter mile up the road, dude. So I'm like, I didn't even say nothing. Started up, took a left turn out of the parking lot. Works right. I took a left turn. He's like, where are you going? I'm like, oh, I'm just taking a long way around. Pulled up into the fucking Labor Ready parking lot, and I hopped out, went in there, and I'm like, dude, this guy's injecting heroin in my car no more than 5 minutes ago. Like, he's already starting to doze off and shit. Because he's been out of jail for like 2 weeks, so he's like hitting it like he hasn't been missing it. He's like dozing off and everything, and I'm just like, oh my god, man. Horrible, dude. Like, that's the kind of people you work with. They don't drug test you. They don't do background checks. Which, background checks, that's, I wouldn't even be able to work for Labor Ready if they background checked you. But
I need to cut into that because I went to Labor Ready and they did a P test on me.
Really?
Yeah, they did a P test on me. And the first thing is, I hope you don't come out pregnant.
So that's what they're testing for? Dude, make sure you're not breathing cancer.
I'm confused. So I come out, my P test is clean. And the lady's like, give him a round of applause. I'm like,
oh, yeah?
No, it wasn't for me. It was for the other dude. He was pregnant.
A dude?
No, it was a dude. He used female pee.
Yep.
And it showed up. So he got 2 surprises. Number 1, his daughter was pregnant.
Oh,
wow. So everybody gave him congratulations. I'm just like, what the fuck did I just do? I'm just like, oh, okay.
No way.
Man, I'm glad I've never had to go to Labor Ready.
Oh, this is for Christmas. What? I had a job.
I want to know what that guy was thinking. Like, so when you got back to your car, was he like shooting up? Like you could see what he was
literally like actually like injecting it as I opened the door.
And he just thought nothing of it. Like, he didn't say anything?
Cool. He thought it was cool, dude.
Yeah, it's
like,
all
I'm
good.
No, not in my car.
Maybe you just...
Not in the Lexus. Not in the Lexus. Dude, like, get a Prius and shit up
there. Who thinks that's okay, like, in front of normal people?
In my car.
Well, who's
well, he cooked it.
Yeah.
He cooked it in your car.
Yeah, dude. And I had the Lexus, leather interior, and all that shit, dude. You know what? It took like 3 days to air that shit out, man.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
And I appreciate, nice leather interior, because I did my own leather interior.
What's the weirdest thing you saw when you were a bartender?
So we had these group of girls that used to come in, and they wear Oh my God, what you'd put over macaroni and cheese? Your
Like
Cheese?
no.
yeah,
I
they're
wish.
wearing cheese.
I wish it's the
Like saran wrap?
Saran wrap.
Oh,
they,
yep.
they wear saran wrap, and that was it.
No one to wear nothing, just saran wrap.
Just
See
saran
through.
wrap. Everything see through.
Where was this bar at? 'Cause,
This ain't a bar. This is Sherry's.
What?
What? Oh
The
my
only thing I can
God.
say, one of them had Cube 93 stickers over their boobs.
Oh,
So I'm thinking Cube had something to do with it. My boss is like, no, they can't come in here. I'm
I'm
like,
sure.
put them in my section. Put them in my section.
Just asking.
boss, I got this.
I
yeah,
did.
they would allow that in Sherry's. I mean, I guess you can't put anything past Sherry's.
It's like a-
I learned a lot from Sherry's. I mean, people think, oh, that's the place to go if you're drunk, high on one.
Is
Right.
Sherry's like a level 1 up from Denny's?
Is it?
I don't know.
I worked at
I think it depends on the Denny's.
no, I
Or
worked at
Sherry's.
Denny's. I worked at
Or Sherry's.
I worked at Denny's at the same time I worked at Sherry's, and on the level of
Crazy.
entertainment, I
Entertainment.
got called that. I got called that. I'm like, dude, you can't bring a knife to a gunfight. Denny's had a different kind of level of respect. There was mad thugs in Denny's. Sherry's, it don't matter what you come as. Drag queens, gay, white, black, fucked up, not fucked up, old senior citizens. The one that sticks out in my head, and I hope he's doing good. So Sherry's had this thing going on where it was free for kids to eat, and it was a little boy by himself. He comes into Sherry's and he came in for a free meal. But the stipulation is you had to be with a parent. And my boss, not giving no names, said no. The kid looked like he was displaced, needed something to eat. And I'm just like, not that I don't work there anymore, I paid for his meal. And it put me in a different spot because I'm like, any one of us could have been in this spot where, dude, it's either me or your kids could walk into a Sherry's and be like, I need something to eat. I haven't eaten for a minute. I'm not going to let that kid go back on the street without something to eat.
Yeah.
Well, even like saying that you're not going to eat. You know? Like, no, you can't get anything to eat. You
But-
know? That's like...
But I mean, I see these guys standing out in front of Fred Meyer, Safeways, whatever, off ramps. I need this. I need this. You're a grown ass man.
Right, you can put yourself to work.
Yeah, you're out here for 8 hours. Why don't you go to Labor Ready?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to humble myself. I've been to Labor Ready. I didn't need to. I had to. Didn't want to.
But you still did.
I did the damn thing.
Yeah.
But this kid is... I don't know. He freaking totally blew my mind that this kid knew how to go get a meal on his own. And I seen him in the neighborhood for a couple weeks, and he'd wait for free meals at Sherry's and try to get one. I'm just like, I'm not... I mean, I blew my tip money on this kid every week to get him something to eat. I mean, I hope he's doing good. He should... At the time, he was young. Now he should be a little bit older. I don't know if it was drugs, his parents, or whatever, whatnot, but I hope everybody out there would look over a kid like this. I mean, because it didn't look like he was running a scam, because he ate a meal. He wasn't ordering, like, a bunch of cakes, a bunch of desserts. He actually got a meal, got up, told me thank you, gave me a hug, almost made me into tears. And I gotta, keep my composure at work because I don't know what's coming at me next. I mean, I'm mad drag queen, mad grandma, mad whatever. But this kid totally blows my mind. I'm just like, I never got his name. I never got any information from him. I just hope he's doing good.
Well, that's just the right thing to do. I mean, I don't know what that's like to be a kid and not know where your next meal's going to come. And this guy's got to go to the Sherry's to hopefully get the free kids meal. And that's how he's going to survive. That's probably his one meal throughout the day, if he's lucky. You know, if he gets to make it down there and get to the
he didn't
Sherry's.
ask for nothing extra. It just it hurt my heart just to know that there was a kid out there doing that. But it kind of made my heart warm that he's got enough hustle in his heart to put his game that forward to be like, look, I'm either going to eat or die.
Or not eat.
Or not eat,
Yeah.
And he did the damn thing. I hope he's doing good, though. I really do.
Yeah, I hope so. I remember how hungry I used to get when I was a kid. That's way more intense than now than it is as an adult.
Yeah, because I hear a whole bunch of radio shows that say, like, hey, look, you can go to this park and get, if you're from, 1 to 18, you can go get a meal now. And I never heard that back in the day when I met this kid. And I mean, I met a lot of nice people from Sherry's. I mean, a lot of people came in and like, oh, you're just a Sherry's employee. I'm like, dude, you don't understand what you get put through as a server. I mean, you get people coming in there, hey, look, here's my business card. I work at, I'm a manager from Denny's. And they're scouting you. I work at a strip club. They're scouting you. I'm just like, wow. And that's how I got into building houses. Dude scouted me. He came in there a whole bunch of times. It's like, dude, you're always here. You always got a smile. You're like happy to be at work. I'm like, dude, I'm not happy to be at work. Dude, I could be on a beach somewhere if I can afford it. But unfortunately, I'm waiting on your tip. But I mean, it just blows my mind. I mean, I appreciate all the people that offered me different opportunities when I was low budget.
Company that you worked for flipping houses. You worked there for how long?
A year and a half. I met a lot of people that I'm emotionally attached to. But I didn't realize how deep heroin went. I was supposed to be at work at 8 o'clock in the morning. The heroin addict was supposed to be there at 7. He's doing the tiles. I'm hanging doors. But the tiles go up to the door. He's not there. So I thought. I walk into a different room. This motherfucker's passed out in a freaking closet. I'm just like, how long you been here? Since yesterday.
Damn.
I'm like, oh hell no! So you early for work or late for work? I don't get it. Good question, bad answer. I don't know.
Overtime.
I'm amazed. He was never late for work because he always passed out on job sites. I mean, I love him to death, but I can give him one good kick. The motherfucker's off heroin. I give him mad love because of the simple fact that he's like, he told me that this is not the job for me. He told me that there is something greater out there for me. He's been clean since I left. He's doing the house flipping thing. He's going to his meetings, and I'm impressed. He's hitting the gym. He's living freaking a good life, and thank you, because they raised me. They don't even know that they raised me. I stayed away from the drugs. I don't want to say I don't want to say I went to their level, but I want to say that I stayed off that level, and they made me raise up above the level that they fucked up on, and I gotta appreciate that shit. My first day, I put in the door. I'm good. I go home for the night. Boss called me. Hey, co-worker says you put in the door. You're doing a good job.
A door.
A door. But you gotta understand, this door took 8 hours. I'm a bartender. I don't know shit about doors. The next day I come in, motherfucker has me put another door. Door took 5 hours. Good job. I'm like, oh, okay. I feel like shit because it took me 5 hours. The last one took me 8 hours. Coming the next day. Hey, look, you need to paint a house in under 8 hours. I got this. Dude, I put on my fucking Walkman, listen to the Tech 9, painted the whole goddamn house in 8 hours, but it took me 5 hours to put in the fucking door. He's like, what's wrong with you? I understand paint guns. I understand freaking your house is like